Hey everyone, I'm back. Women fart? What? I wonder what that's all about. Okay, whatever. Let's go back to this. Did you? Oh, I need to take a look at this. Let's see here. Where did you? I see in chatting. Crisp chips. Motorized rolling hands cars. The fuck? Wow, those are some. It starts off like, okay, chips and crisps, and then chocolate gobbernots, motorized rolling hams, Mary Fizzle Bottoms, Wonder Bob boxes, meat water, electro rope, beef Wellington ensemble with lettuce, whimsy flimsy mark and scribblers, twisting plank handles, bready stack, their hoity-toity tippy typers, nutty gum and fruits leggings, an upsy stairsy and one blacked out for probably good reason, a knittedly wittedy sheepity sleepity, a rickety pop, a choco chip bucky wiki, a PP friction pleasure. Oh Jesus, that one's definitely. Yep, that's a phrase. A pip pip gollywalk, Rudy Tooty point and shooty, a ceiling bright, blimpy bounce bounce, a slippery dippery long mover, cobblestone clippity clops. Amazing. Okay, there you go. I read them all off. Besides chips and crisps, none of those are real, and although I love the idea of calling cars motorized rolling hymns. All right, let's bribe the cop. But I have $60 for you. I have 60 whole dollars for you, or rather, her ladyship. Amazing. This covers his entire month's salary. Oh, it's a crown. Yeah, there you go. There's the value of a crown. Remember, this is also decimalized, so 60 pence, if it were converted, would come out to the same amount. So there's your answer, RBW. Pre-decimalized currency is fucked up, alright? So 60 pence is still 25 pence in modern decimalized currency. So 5 shillings, 60 pence, or a crown. This currency is bad. It's bad because it's basically what happens when you have legacy systems. Legacy systems create problems such as pre 1972 British currency, and I guess Irish currency because they were the same. Except you would call a Irish pound a punt. Wow. Gregson, she is a good kid though. I would be happy to have Iris around me. It's too bad she'd be dead now. Alright, we can go look around the scene now without him getting angry at us. Maybe? Yeah, but we haven't found the Holy Grail yet. Can I actually take a look at something here? Oh, hold on a sec here. I missed the cue because I got really excited to talk. Hey, this is a perfectly normal home. We got a tartan hanging from the ceiling. We have some sort of metal that isn't properly put up. There's a cannon. Here's the thing. I get the impression that this is not on the ground level of a home. How much does that cannon weigh? Because I'm pretty certain that cannon is pretty fucking heavy. It's cast iron. It's a cast iron cannon. It's going to weigh a metric fuck ton. It's going to weigh a ton. Like, I would not want to be... If this is the second floor, and I get the impression that it is... That's true, but they know what a metric ton... Sorry, they know what a ton is. Like, the concept of a ton is relatively old enough at this point. So his name has to... Yeah, I know. I know. I know. There's so many things wrong with what's going on here. Yeah, this is pretty gross. Can you just imagine, like... Here's the thing, he's broken this pipe, right? His name has to be, like, what do you call it? Like, God, his name is bugging me, and I want to know what they're going for with it. This is so bad. I don't know what's worse, this or the cane chomping. The cane chomping was pretty fucking bad. Let me be real with you. Like, I don't. But this is disgusting. So like, which one would we choose? I don't know which one I would choose. You know what? That's a minor detail. Maybe he does this for appearance's sake. You know? It's us but the cannon. Yeah, it's a full-size cannon. How do you get this up the stairs? I guess the cannon... Hey, so is the cannon basically the modern equivalent of a, treadmill? Or, sorry, not a modern equivalent, but a... Like, that would be... The modern equivalent of a cannon would be a treadmill. That's what I'm going for. You're never going to use either, but you are going to put your laundry on it. This man fought in the Boer War. Oh, we can click on this here. I can go for some cake. I do have some food being delivered soon, so... But it won't be cake. It'll be a torta. I'm getting a torta delivered. Plus some horchata. I want cake. Why do you get cake? I want a vegan cake. Red velvet vegan cake? Hell yeah. I want some cake now. Somebody should make me some cake. No one's made... I haven't had anyone make me cake in years. If you want a shortcut to my heart, make me a cake. I haven't had anyone make me a cake in a very long time. I haven't had a birthday cake for myself probably since I was... in my 20s. I think I was in my 20s. That was the last time I had a birthday cake. Usually I'm the one who bakes cakes. I want someone to bake a cake for me. I think the last... No, I made a cake for my ex-partner a couple years ago, and that was actually a really good cake. I made it out of, I think I made it out of pumpkin or potato. Yeah, I made a cake out of potatoes. Which you can do. You can make a cake out of potatoes. It was really moist. Holy crap, was it ever moist. It was like a chocolate cake that I just poured a shit ton of cream cheese frosting over. Oh, it was such a good cake. I think I put a bit of rum inside the frosting as well, so it was good cake. And like, because it wasn't made using flour, it was like moist for days. Like we'd have leftovers and there was still plenty of moisture in the cake. God, I want cake now. Why did I not order any cake when I ordered that torta? I guess I am getting horchata. They are so decadent. What if they have the plague? That might open the window. Oh, let's not speculate on who did what here. Every time I see Rand's magazine, I keep thinking of Ayn Rand, and I really hate that. Alright, let's see here. Are you sure she wasn't alive by this point in the 1880s? I thought she... Yeah, you might be right. She died in the 50s. Right? Wow. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we're still 15, 20 years off from her being alive. Yeah, she died in public housing, which is like the biggest irony about her. Garadeb. How do you say his name? Garadeb? Yeah, her existence is very confusing. I'm not going to get into it any further than that, but what I will say is that I read a third of Atlas Shrugged or something like that, and was so bothered by it that I didn't finish it, and I think I like either burnt the book or tossed the book. Well, that's a good way to lose your nuts, that's for sure. Gosh, I wonder why she hasn't been fired yet. Ah, yes. He has done many tours of colonialism, and now he gets to retire comfortably in his home, while all the people that he helped subjugate are still living in squalor. God, fuck off with this. The thing that's rather impressive, though, is like none of the tobacco or whatever the hell he's smoking hasn't spilt out. Oh, hey, we're talking about the himbo. Not my cup of tea. Doesn't have enough tobacco in it. Yeah, the himbo is with us regardless of what we think. He's always going to be with us. Japanese chap. At least we could say that he's not racist so far-ish. Oh, here we go. And... Hey, nothing like what? You know what? That cup of tea can't be that warm at this point. Ah, yes, he's foreign, and as a result, suspicious. All foreign people are suspicious, must be treated as suspicious. They cannot be anything but suspicious. Yeah, I know, plap. Yep, he's gonna do something untoward because he's foreign. That is how it works. Foreigner, you're just gonna be arrested. You're gonna do something illegal. How do you not know that it's lava coffee? Maybe it's a hot cup of Java. How much you want to bet, like, she's not actually the maid, but she's his or her husband? And as a result, this is some sort of weird fucking kink. Hot cup of magma. That, like, what would that teacup need to be made of to scoop magma out like that? Hey, listen, I'm just speculating on what the hell these two's deal is. Like, how else do you get away with pouring, like, a cup of tea on top of some guy's nuts? Oh my god, I hate that you just pointed this out. Yes, yeah, Emma, we were talking about this earlier. It's fucking gross. But yeah, his head is in the shape of a crescent moon. Okay, so we have confirmed it. The cannon's on the second floor at this house. It's a fucking cannon. How much does a cannon like that weigh? It has to weigh, like, at least a ton. It's cast iron. Like... No, not a cannonball. A cannon. How much does a cannon weigh? Yeah. Okay, never mind. Holy crap. Okay, depending on the size of the fucking barrel, it's anywhere between, like, 1,200 and 6,000 pounds. Like, that thing weighs... That thing weighs a ton for certain, and if not more, depending on the, I don't know, cannon gauge? Is that a thing? I know Automod doesn't like the word kinky. Automod kink shames. Okay, so it's 1,200 pounds. Okay. 1,200 pounds on wheels like this, which means that each wheel is, you know, providing, I don't know, equal weight, right? So you got all that pressure. Yeah, probably not over an Imperial ton. You probably are right on that, but still, like, it weighs a lot. So could you just imagine, like, it's fortunate, sorry, that London is not in a seismically active area. Like, the United Kingdom does get earthquakes, it's just not really noticeable. But, like, how did they get this in the house? Like, how do you take something that weighs at least 1,200 pounds up the stairs? Could you just imagine? Like, you would disassemble it. Like, God, this is... How much tea is in that teapot? Yeah, and, like, hoists and, like, lots of ropes and pulleys slide up the stairs. Crane. Yeah, they definitely had, like, you know, they just brought a JCB over. This is some weird control between these two. You can get a cannon to walk upstairs, but it won't walk downstairs. In warfare, cannons are one of the more terrifying weapons, especially when they have chains. Is he in the basement? Or in the first floor, rather. I don't know, just the idea of being below that cannon that scares the fuck out of me. What does Automod have against math? I have no idea. One flight of stairs. We managed to get a cannon up the stairs at least. Yeah, let's go. Let's go into that bedroom. Oh, yay, we get to speak to Mr. Sholmes. Alright. Hey, kitty! There's a kitty cat here. Oh my god, we got a kitty. There's a kitty. Oh, kitty. And he also got a lot of books. Do we get to pet the cat? I hope we get to pet the cat. I want to pet this cat. It is. It's a bricked up window. We'll find Mr. Sholmes. He's somewhere. He's in our hearts, okay? Mr. Sholmes is in our hearts. Alright, let's examine. The cat is an option. I'm gonna tease you all. You have to convince me to pet the cat. I'm gonna be cruel. Convince me to pet the cat, chat. Convince me to pet the cat. I'm going to, but you need to convince me to go in that direction. Mane Kineko. You all are really desperate for me to pet that cat, aren't you? Alright, what do we got here? Ooh, we have a little panel here. What's this panel do? So fun fact, I actually know what this is. I'll let her explain, and then I'll talk to you about how this is supposed to work. Gas meter. Yes. Yeah. So the same thing worked for electricity. You would actually put coins inside the electrical box, you know, I don't know, a couple shillings, I guess, in this case, and it would run the electricity. Um, so that was a thing that used to happen. It would run the meter for you and provide you electricity, or in this case, gas. I'm presuming it's methane. I'm presuming that's methane gas. Not methane, methane. I bet you it's bricked up because of taxes. Yeah, I would hate to be in... I would hate to have a lack of ventilation in the room like this. Look at these books. That cat is still there. I haven't petted it yet. It's one of the nicest smells. Let me tell you, that book smell, I know it's fungus, it still smells nice. It's still one of my favorite scents. I know that it's people can be allergic to it, I think too, but yeah, it's a very comforting smell in my head. That, why can't I speak? What the hell? Alright, so we got this. Oh, we got this. Oh, we got desk of stuff. Oh, we got a cat. Let me just take a look. Oh, look at that. We got a waste bin. Sure, I'm sure you all want me to pet that cat, don't you? I will eventually pet this cat. Just need to be convinced. What did the Scotsman say upon conquering his PD? Fuck. Oh, all right. Oh, hey, there's more here we can look at. Let's see. We've taken a look at all this. And then we look around here. Should I pet the cat? All right, we'll pet the cat. There you go. Oh, she's precious. Or he's precious. There you go. I hope you're all satisfied. I don't have a cat tax, so... I love my kitty. Hey, do you love me? Yeah, she's asleep. Here's the thing I noticed about the gas meter that's sort of bugging me. It's the fact that the meter is covered by all those books. So when they go to retrieve the coins from it, your books. Wow. Well, they have a receipt. That's going to clear his name, right? Alright, so we've taken a look at the cat that has disappeared. See, this is what happened. We pet the cat, and now the cat's gone. Are you all satisfied? Is there anything else here before I go and talk to Sholmes? I'm gonna have to talk to Sholmes now, aren't I? Where's the cat? Is the cat back? No? No? Alright. Alright, let's do this. Look, it's Sholmes. It's the himbo. It's a himbo surprise. And the book is written entirely in English, probably. Hello, Curly. You know what happened, you jackass. Well, sort of. Brain attic, which is full of cobwebs, right? Yeah, Miss Naruhodo. Yep. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. That brain attic is full of cobwebs. And if he doesn't solve it in 30 minutes, you get your case solved for free. Well, you know, we pay him in exposure. That's the payment model here. Mr. Sholmes gets paid in exposure, and you know what? It's probably legal in this time period, and still sort of legal now. Don't you want to be paid in exposure? I think everyone should want to be paid in exposure. The himbo doesn't deserve to be paid in exposure. Oh, Jesus. Good for... Let's see what he says here. We need you to ascertain the identity and whereabouts of a man seen fleeing from the crime scene. Yep. Uh-huh. Book plates. Book plates is just another way of saying book cover. Like, did the bookstore themselves, were they the ones printing the book? That doesn't seem right. Unless they're like, the bookstore is like the retail-facing part of like what some book publisher, I guess, maybe. Considering like a lot of pubs back then were just like the retail-facing aspect of many breweries and distilleries. I guess I couldn't rule that one out. He seems to have a fetish. Great British institution, that is the service. Sorry, the services. Amazing. Well, that's where the term, like, public house and then, like, there's another term called, like, free house or something like that. Like, a free house would have, you know, all sorts of taps, right? And then you would have guest taps that would be in these public houses. Like, the concept of, like, breweries controlled, and still do to a certain extent in the United Kingdom, controlled the public houses. And it actually was a huge problem for a long time because, like, macro breweries ran the show. So that's why if you ever look this concept up, it's called Camera, I think it was called. So the campaign for real ale, I think is what it stands for, was a thing that came up in the late 70s to actually counter all of this. Because, like, yeah, you would go to a pub, and, like, an easy one was, an easy pub chain to think of is Weatherspoons, which still exists. And, like, yeah, that's just literally a chain pub that has association with British brewers. It was like a. It's. Are you? I don't really care personally. I've had. I actually did buy a beer today, and there's some in the fridge from a local brewery, and I just don't care. There's nothing wrong with macro brewers in the grand scheme of things, but there are some shit beers that are from macro breweries too, and shit beers from microbreweries as well. But nonetheless, like, yeah, the United Kingdom is really screwed up for when it comes to things like that. I hate hops. Don't give me too many hops. I used to like it. I don't anymore. There is a window, technically, yes. If you put bricks up on it, then it no longer becomes a window. It becomes a wall. Yes, window tax. Hey, I was talking about that. I don't want more hops. Until relatively recently. Well, the 1860s is when they got... I think is when the United Kingdom got rid of window taxes. So we have that at least answered for us. What was the low price? Let's get ready to find out what the rent was. He only moved here a week ago. Well, come on, tell us how much the rent is. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, 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 I thought we were about to get some fun animation. I'm sad now. I've been disappointed. I'm disappointed. We're not getting a song and dance here. I feel like I'm being cheated out. I feel like I'm being cheated out. I feel like I'm being cheated out. This is not fair. We're not being treated to one of his great deductions, and I'm incredibly upset. You should trust in their innocence, yes. Yeah, you should. In this scenario, I think you should. Oh, okay. Okay, so he doesn't have a clue. Got it. Oh, I just came in here to read books. What a jackass. He just cut me like, I'm just gonna go read some books. I'm not really gonna do anything useful. What percentage of London at this moment in history could be measured as, or rather, could identify as Japanese? Like, if they did a census, what would the Japanese ethnicity percentage be? You know, it'll take them 8 years to come up with an answer, but you know, they... Is there a number? Ooh, we get to go into a secret. Maybe we need the Magatama here. Where's the cat, by the way? Alright, we're gonna go talk to Mr. Gary Deb. And find out what his secret kink is. Betcha he has a secret kink. That's so gross. Another cup of tea. Alright, let's see where this goes. There we go. What a weird relationship these two have. Okay. I just had something delivered. I'm gonna put this, I'm just gonna put this on pause for a moment. I'm gonna take a quick little break, and then, probably about 5-10 minutes, I'm just gonna eat some dinner. And then we'll come back to this, song and dance, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Just in enough to satisfy myself for a little while. But I got horchata, which is delicious. One thing I really would love to, excuse me, learn is how to make the buns they make for the tortas at this restaurant. Hey, look at that! It's the himbo. Is there anything here I can do? Alright. Good gracious. Yep, that's correct. Good gracious. Herlock Sholmes. They just snuck upstairs to go look at the sunset. Okay, where is this going? Where is this going? Yep. Hey, Bruno, we're about to do it. We're about to do it. Yep, we're about to do a dance. We're about to go do a little bit of dancing. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's have some fun. Yep. Alright, we're in for a ride, everyone. Here we go. This is gonna be fun, let me tell you. We haven't had one in quite some time, have we? So it's time now. For these two, at least. And for some of you, I guess, as well. Conclusions. Yep, come on, just stop teasing us here. Stop teasing us, just make it happen. Wait. Okay. Okay. Why you always lying? Yeah, exactly. The King of Beasts. You're the King of Himbos. Herlock Sholmes is the King of Himbos. Proud to present Logic and Reasoning Spectacular. Yay! Nature of the Beast. The cannon. Is the cannon an animal? Surely the cannon is an animal. Oh, wow. Uh-huh. Yeah, he definitely has a pet lion. Listen, this is not the Berry Big Circus. It's not the Berry Big Circus. God, I can't say anything. It disappeared to the zoo, where it belongs. That's its home now. Yes, it's hiding in the pocket. uh, okay. Batty Circus. Uh-huh. Sure. No, I ate it for dinner. Uh... Does Sholmes just want to go to the circus? Is that really what this is? Do you know that it's actually really hard to measure the weight of someone's head without killing them? Like, there is a way to do it, apparently. But how would you, like, I'm curious what people think is the way to actually weigh someone's head without causing them to die. Yep, it's expensive to have a pet lion, I imagine. Yeah, it's water displacement. I think that's what I read. Like, that's what I read about how you do it. Yeah, the tiger, or rather the lion, breathes fire. See, the problem is if you use that technique, Skullgun, it's gonna lead to someone's death. Slight little problem there, basically. I want one of those cakes. Those look like tasty cakes. Hold on a sec. Why are one of the knives pointing upward in that little jar? Also, I just realized there are two giant artillery shells sitting on the mantle, too. Like, what caliber are those shells? Um, yep, eating carpet. That is indeed the case. We've had carpet eaten. The fucking himbo. Well, you wouldn't use the cannon to fire those shells. You would have... There's actually a different weapon for that. And there we go. Startling sharp. If sharp, you must mean dull, right? His deductions are sharp like a plastic knife is. They're not correct. Hey, Bruno, let me point something else. There's a 1,200-pound cannon to your left. I wouldn't rule out the possibility of a large feline being in the presence of this room. Sharp as a brie, Jesus. Sholmes takes are as spicy as milk. I like brie. Deep fried brie is really tasty, for that matter. The thing about Sholmes is that you can't actually hate him. So, Yeah. Here we go. Let's go on this roller coaster now, shall we? No, brie is definitely not a sharp cheese at all. I love brie in general, though. I like using it for like burgers and such. There's a Japanese restaurant that'll do tempura brie, and let me be real, it's good. All right, let's do this one again. Course correction. Yeah, it better be good. I agree. Like, mozzarella sticks are the best. You can have like crap mozzarella and then you deep fry it and it's amazing, right? Hell, even burnt cheese is the best. All right. No, no one did. No, it's not. What's fierce in this room? It ain't Sholmes. Hmm. Interesting. Gee, I wonder who the bride is.
Take that!
What do you mean? Oh. Hey, we're about to get, like, told off by the himbo. It's the fucking photograph all over again. I appreciate that Runo just went and said the jumping to conclusion strategy. Alright, let's save here because God knows if I have to deal with a game over because of the himbo, I'm never gonna be able to live that one down. What's a destructive creature that's in here? Hmm. What is it that he turned to look at? So it's not this. They aren't, but you wouldn't want to put those in a cannon, though. No, if you got Yeah, that's gonna say. He wouldn't want to get hit by this because he wouldn't know if he did. Wait, is mantelpiece spelled correctly? Hold on a sec. No, apparently it is spelled as EL. Well, what do you know? You know what? Probably just getting it mixed up with geology. Well, I don't know.
Take that!
Yeah, see, it's not that. We're not. Hey, we already know that we're getting cups of coffee. I'm just gonna say this here. I just want to skip over dialogues. If I fuck this up again, we have a save point. So it's not that. It's not this. Well, hold on a sec. Let's take a look at the lion statue. Oh, how do we find it? We've already looked at the photograph. So we can't do that. What is it that it's looking for? Because, like, we already went through the mortar shells. We go through this again.
Take that!
Fuck off. It is this all over again. Okay. Hey, I'd rather not be described as a beast. Thank you. Just putting that out there. Please do not describe me as a beast. I like to think that I'm quite pretty, for one thing. Alright, let's see what this is. Sholmes only dates orcs and Klingons? I guess so. Yeah, there's no sign of her anywhere. God, I wonder what the deal is with the maid. God. Gee. Hey, look at his face. Look at his face. Holy shit.
Take that!
Yeah, see. This is fun to get the mistake. I have to admit. That's disturbing that it actually works. Alright. Two tightly shut eyes to avoid even a chance of a giveaway glance. Pursed lips to prevent any secrets from slipping out. Rounded cheeks to deflect any abuse that might be hurled her way. Hmm.
Take that!
No, it's not it. Alright, it's not the teapot, apparently. Hmm. See what we have to say about that. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, that's totally what happened. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, Susie. Holy shit, Susie. What the fuck, Susie? What's with her hairline here? It's so weird. Where is the clue? Yeah, this one is definitely a toughie. Hmm. What would it be? Hey, yeah, don't give any hints if you don't mind. I definitely am okay without anything like that. What is that's making me look for? Hey Rita, I'm doing all right. And yourself? Game so far is going well. I am on a really strange hunt for a answer to the question is where is the wife? Which she's the maid is the wife. We know the maid is. But like where specifically am I supposed to look for? What do we have a pull here? Oh, that's for the laundry, I presume. Like, so he's blinking. Like, he's been slapped recently, so. Your dress pocket gives a handsome clue to the beast's whereabouts. What reveals Mrs. Garrideb's current whereabouts? And the only thing I can assume is, hold on a sec. Fuck off. Is it there?
Take that!
God fucking damn it. This is what I get for being for not being straight. All right, I wasn't thinking of a wedding ring. Yeah, I was married once. I forgot all about that. Too gay to function in a period mystery. Yeah. They were just roommates. They were just friends. Really close friends that lived together. They decided to be roommates until they died. So here's the thing. Is this a kink? Like, this is a kink. Like, I'm not gonna kink shame, but, like, this is definitely a kink. Exactly. Second Lieutenant of the 3rd Regiment. Second Lieutenant. That's... Like, that's a fairly high rank for a soldier, if I think about it. Is it? No, wait. Lieutenant is not. That's like somebody who's like... Well, hold on a sec. Military hierarchy. Is it very low rank? Okay. smallest. Okay, thank you. I'm actually very unfamiliar with military ranks as an FYI. So I didn't know that lieutenant was the smallest. I would have thought that would have been higher than, I don't know, something else. Is lieutenant still the smallest rank in like an American military as well? Like, is it just is that the same is that the same case? It's a class thing. Got it. Yeah, I haven't. I'm not a military person. I never lived in it, right? So um, like I have friends who were in the Royal Canadian Forces, and I never really poked into like the internals of how this is all supposed to work. So does that mean that Geordie LaForge has a really low position? They use Navy ranks?
Take that!
That was easy. An army captain is different from a navy captain. Okay, I can believe that because a navy captain would be like somebody who actually controls a boat. And an admiral controls a fleet. Is that is that a fair way of looking at things? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Where does Commodore fit in then? It's probably where my knowledge of the ranks is strictly from navies, so I never really would have thought that they would be different in like the ground forces. Lion fodder, Jesus. Gotcha. Well, the only time I see Commodore now is for like these mini PCs that are actually kind of trash that run old Commodore 64 games. Alright, so pile of bills is given to the pain you suffer. What is this? I don't think this is a bookmark. Interesting. Interesting.
Take that!
Sure, alright. I don't know about... they might? I don't know. Wow, she looks like she's ready to punch me. Or Sholmes. You can punch. You can punch. Wow, that would hurt. Considering that's her left hand, no less. Amazing. That's fantastic what's going on here. God, his nuts have been, like, just boiled off by now, right? Yeah, I wouldn't want to get slapped by her, that's for sure. Where does she get all this tea? This is like a tea from Hammer Space. Oh my god. Yeah, it was eaten by a tiger. Never mind the candle that's to its right. Woolen carpet. God, that would be an expensive carpet, wouldn't it? I want some of that cake. Someone should deliver me cake. I can really go for some cake. Sholmes is very good at not being very good. I want some cake. I could make some cake. I have the stuff to make cake. I don't have any cocoa, though. I could just, like... I don't have any potatoes, so I can't do that. So I have no potatoes, so I can't do it that way. Now all I'm thinking about is my desire to have cake. This girl wants her cake, and she's not getting any. I could just make a vanilla cake. Could just do vanilla. Would that be the end of the world? Then I could put, like, I don't know. I could make a chocolate, like...
Take that!
There we go. I could just do, like, a chocolate icing or something like that. Vanilla cake is perfect, but I want chocolate. I love chocolate. You know what? I could make lemon bars, and that is practically a cake. And I do have coffee, but it would have to be decaf because I shouldn't consume caffeine. Like that, I had a Diet Pepsi earlier, and the only reason why I consumed it is because it was safe, quote unquote, for me to consume the caffeine, but... I don't want to make lemon bars now. No, but it is caffeinated enough that my body will notice. Like, my body will complain a lot about any caffeine consumption. Like, chocolate is my biggest vice, and I have to curb it. Yep. He walks. Oh, well, we just... all right, well. We did it. Sholmes is a treasure. He is the himbo to end all himbos. No himbo, since his birth, has managed to achieve such greatness as this particular himbo. And this is her kink, and we shouldn't kink shame. I know they're straight, but we shouldn't kink shame. It's okay. That we can kink shame. Kink shame the fuck out of this gross behavior. Like, come the fuck on. So how flammable, like that's a wool carpet, that would catch on fire easily. Oh, let's see what's behind there. Oh, look at all the damaged stuff. Ah, marital bliss. Is it? I didn't know that wool is flame resistant. Like, I wouldn't want to be... Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Well, to be fair, like, synthetic fibers weren't really a thing at this point. But the use of oil, on the other hand, is, like, rampant. Like, that's why I was kind of thinking, like, the stuff would catch on fire easily, because the material itself was, like, just super flammable. Like, this is wallpaper, right? And wallpaper in itself is highly flammable in the 1880s, that's for sure. Like, who was it that made... In fact, wallpaper was really big in the 1880s at this point. And, as a result, super flammable. Yeah, this whole place is a fucking tinderbox. Like, the fact that the entire place didn't, like, find itself completely ablaze is a miracle. Flammable, poisonous. Yeah, like, was either flammable wallpaper or lead-laced paint. You had one or the other. Really? What did they put inside the wallpaper? Yeah, asbestos is a perfectly fine material and it's flame retardant and perfectly safe. Never mind the dust. Arson. Oh, that's right. And it would be in the air. I sabotaged your case. There used to be a town in Quebec called Asbestos. They were the last source of asbestos in North America until, what, 2014? Yeah, what's the name of the former town of Asbestos in Quebec? Gotta do as best as you can. Jesus Christ. Eldemont? Okay. I could see that. Belle de Source. Belle de Sources? Really? Okay. Yeah, the snow's back. It melted away for a little while and then it came back. And there's just as much snow as there was before. What the fuck? Wait. Oh hey, it's a playing card. Yeah, what springs to mind from the Valley of Springs is the fact that everyone there is choking on their own lungs. No, the Victorians did not prefer the cheating 100-meter racer, otherwise known as Ben Johnson. How many of you will get what I'm at? I don't even get what I'm at, really, but nonetheless. Eastern Maiden. I guess. Yeah, it's too deep of a cut. Yeah, definitely too deep of a cut. Genie probably gets it, that's for sure. I want to smack the smile off of that man's face. Well, at least he says the name correctly. I hate this man. Hamlet or Macbeth? Uh-huh. Acquaintances. He probably knows the fuck out of Natsume. Yeah, no one wants to. I don't want to understand this man. Yeah, eccentrics is one way of putting it. Yeah, it's hard to imagine he didn't know he was doping, considering the fact that he was gaining muscle mass like no fucking tomorrow. I have to say, I do feel bad for this man, but I'm gonna hate him in a moment. Alright, please do not... Oh boy, horse teeth. Okay. Hey, if you keep that facial expression, it's gonna stay that way. Okay, thank you. Nope, yep, there we go. Thank you for the dab. He's looking like he's trying to poop, probably. Oh, hey, is it Baron Von Racist? Oh, never mind. It's not Baron Von Racist. It's just Himbo. It's just Himbo. Does he have a bucket? I have to say, Soseki looks like he's just gonna die. Like, he's just gonna have, like, that complete mental collapse internally, and it's gonna cause his brain to go into a black hole. Why was the landlord was concealing his wife? Not because of a kink, although it probably is a kink thing, but also because he wanted to appear like he was in high society by having someone dressed as a servant in his home. Because it was revealed that he retired as a second lieutenant. Yeah, a shame of lack of money because, as we learned in today's stream, he basically left the military with a rank that he should have not been at when he retired. Yeah, the kink thing has not been disproven. We will not kink shame, but we can presume that it was a kink thing. He's rather concerned about having to face off against Baron von Zeke. You know, Web Captioner did a rather impressive job spelling Baron von Zeke. And yet, it doesn't know how to spell its own name. Web Captioner. Oh, it did it. Congratulations, he finally spelled... Hey, it's Horseface again. Maybe he does need to poop. Who knows? No, he did not kill the man. That's a little bit too convenient. Yep. I will say that these stories are way more in depth than what we've seen in the Ace Attorney trilogy, that's for sure. Like, the whole interaction between the characters, the depth of the characters, is way more apparent. Yeah, that makes perfect sense, Jeannie. Like, there's some sort of basis in history that we have to go on here. Whereas, like, the other stories, it's not to say that they're poorly written, because they're not that at all, but they definitely don't have the same sort of launching points. So, yeah, I can agree with you on that one. Oh boy, he's about to do. Yep, there we go. Dead Dodo, done for, doomed. Yep, all those D's. All right, cursed lodgings. Let's learn about this one. Or accursed, excuse me. Well, that makes, yeah, that's a good point. I was turning into a monster. McRich Guy did die. He died in a horrible accident of spontaneous human combustion, coinciding with spontaneous omnibus combustion. It's really funny how that happened at the same time. He would have been fine if he just had spontaneous human combustion by himself, but nope, the omnibus followed suit. It decided to be empathetic. It's like, well, if you're on fire, I will catch on fire too. Spontaneous omnibustion, exactly. Perfect. It's just a perfect storm. I didn't say it's revenge. I think it was being empathetic. The omnibus noticed that McGilded was on fire and was like, oh, I feel bad for you. Let me catch on fire too. Yeah, not sympathetically, empathetically. It's been on fire before, but it didn't know how to stop itself this time around. I too hate it when I spontaneously catch on fire. Yeah, nothing of value was lost. But we did manage to get ourselves, what was it? 8 guineas out of the deal, I guess? Yeah, the one with the snake. Sholmes has... You know what? His brain is an attic. And it definitely is full of cobwebs. Shady Eastern fellow. Yep. Well, Sholmes. Maybe we did get 1,000 guineas. No, 1,000 guineas would be a lot of money. Like, 1,000 guineas... would be, you know, almost $250,000 Canadian dollars. Like, it's a lot of frickin' money. I don't think they got that much. If he offered us 100, then you're looking at like what, you know, like $25,000 Canadian. Like, if he gave us 100 quid, then maybe. But to me, I think they took 10 or 11 guineas. I don't think they took that much. McGilded would spend that much money. It's not like he was going to be having much more after all that. At least all the debts were written off that day, hey? Now that man can safely chomp on his cane. Time to eat some delicious trout. Fresh from the River Avon. I don't know where they would have gotten the trout from. Ooh, we got the fancy music now. Yeah, believe in yourself. That's the moral of this story. Yeah, it's time for the anime sequence. Please do not dab. Please do not dab. I beg of you, please do not dab. Yep, here we go. Fuck. She's gonna do the whole, like... There we go. Oops. I like her. I like Susie. What are we getting now? There we go, a to be continued. Alright, well, I'm calling it for tonight. It should be on tomorrow. Not sure what time yet. I'll figure that out. As for now, who do we go and raid? Who do we go and raid? Let's think about this real quick here. Why don't we raid? Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's go raid Author Blues. Why not? He's playing Oracle of Ages. Yeah, I'll probably be on some point 4 or 5 p.m. Pacific. Once again, thanks for watching, and thanks for hanging around and watching play this fantastic game. Have a good night.